Of course I have thoughts on the martial caster divide in D&D. Of course I do. I'm a wizard main. Keep the martial caster divide. Keep it. Marshals don't deserve to have fun. How dare they? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, obviously. I'm RPG Bot. I write about character optimization, and something that you learn very quickly when you write about character optimization is most optimized things are spellcasters in some fashion. I challenge any martial character that can't cast spells to suddenly make their familiar appear. Anyway, martial caster divide. So the biggest issue in D&D is that spellcasters grow in capability exponentially. What they can do grows so much faster than what fighters can do. Martial characters become tougher, they can deal more damage, they have more ways to stab things. Wizards can change reality. Wizards can one-shot encounters, and martial characters just can't keep up with that. Now, that's not to say that martial characters aren't fun and satisfying to play, and wizards are obviously glass cannons, so they do have limitations. But with the way that most people play D&D, the limitations on spellcasters aren't significant enough that martial characters feel like they can keep up. Part of that is people are just really bad at pacing D&D because 5e does sincerely make that a nightmare to do well, but also just a wizard can solve most problems with one spell, whereas martial characters typically need skills and tools and time and maybe magic items, whereas a wizard can just be like, oh, locks? Knock. Enemies, banish or fireball or whatever, and like all of your problems are solved. This user suggests adding Battlemaster maneuvers just as a default thing for martial characters, and that's certainly an option, and I encourage you to try that. Let me know how it goes. Personally, I don't think you need to use the Battlemaster system specifically. Go into the 2014 Dungeon Master's Guide, and there's a bunch of variant rules in there which introduce special attacks that martial characters can take. Climbing a creature, disarming a creature, a few other things that I'm forgetting right now, but look at those in detail. In general, just let those things be in the game. They offer other things that martial characters can do beyond what is listed in their class features and beyond just stabbing things. Offering those options for martial characters to use gives them more buttons that they can push in combat, which makes them dramatically more interesting to play and significantly more effective.